What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another video. And yes, I still have the same shirt on. It says hardest worker in the room because I think we're on video 5 or 6 today. I've been dropping insane amount of quantity videos for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying the quality of the videos as well, because I'm trying to get out as much as I possibly can. Here's the deal. I've been making content for 2 years. I stopped for a whole year because I had my second baby, and then a couple days ago, I think I got a notification that my channel is now demonetized. So all of this I'm doing for free for you guys. And I'm also trying to get my channel back to being monetized. So I need 4,000 of actual public watching on my channel in order for that to happen. So if you guys are wondering what the hell is going on, why is this guy just making nonstop content? Well, number one, I'm excited to do this because I miss this. I love it, and you guys are having such positive responses to it for the most part. And number two, obviously, I want to get my channel back up and running, and you guys have been a huge part of why I'm continuing to do this. So on to the next thing I want to talk about, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. And again, this is a tip and tricks kind of scenario, and I want to point this out because some folks are having a hard time with this, completing the Global Awakening Challenge, especially with their B units. Now, I want to show you guys something real quick, and I'm hoping this helps understand why you're having a hard time. If you go to training and under Awaken, and you do quick awakening, I'm going to show you guys something real quick, actually. Hold on. So let's go to my bag. I actually have kept these specifically because today I got to Tower 120, Stage 120 for Wind, and this is the reward for it, right? And a lot of people who don't know this, the Tower gives a plethora amount of B unit faction cards, as well as Inverse World gives you blue tokens to get like an insane amount of blues. And I'll cover Inverse World at a later time. But let's open this up real quick, okay? I'm going to show you guys something really, really weird about this game. Some of you may have noticed this, some of you may have not, and I want to point this out because I started noticing this as I was getting my SSS characters, and I was using Quick Awakening. Now, Quick Awakening is useful for one extent. When there's multiple of the same units, all right, like this, as you can see here, it does it correctly. It'll combine them all, right? So once you get this up, this is fine, all right? Where it starts to get a little wonky, guys, is when you hit the A part, okay? So you see these B units now are B+, B+. That's okay as well, too. We're still doing Smart Awakening, okay? Smart Awakening is okay. This is where it gets really, really messed up. If you click Confirm, right, you got these two characters. Now, what'll happen, I can't do it yet because I don't have the characters, is the game is pre-programmed to make sure the same 3 units are always Smart Awakened after you hit A. So what I mean by that is, so I have a Rufus here and I have a Cody, right? So let's say I had another A unit that I could use. So let's see, who do I have here? Guy's 5-star. So watch this. If I went Cody and I got him up to, and I got him up, right? So I got them to A+. So I got Rufus and Cody to A+, A+. So both of these guys now are A+. What'll end up happening is it won't Smart Awaken anybody but Cody. It always does Cody. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, it'll always continuously do Cody. If Cody is part of your A+ group, it won't consider Ibiku, it won't consider Rufus, it just does Cody every single time. Every single time. So when you're getting to the A+ portion right here, when you see the little diamond shape up here, guys, and you have 3 B units that have gotten to A+, and you're looking to specifically awaken one that's not a Cody for Wind, do it manually. Please, for God's sakes, do it manually, okay? Because if you don't do it manually, what's going to end up happening is you're going to continuously get Cody, and you'll never get the Global Awakening completed for the B+ portion of it, okay? Now, the Thunder one is always Dan. Thunder is always Dan. So I'm going to remove this. If you have a 3 A+ B units up to that level with the diamonds, like I just showed you previously, and Dan is there, Dan is always the #1 unit they will upgrade for you all the time with Smart Awakening. So it's not really smart, it's actually really dumb. So don't use that. Now for fire, it's always going to be Ken. All right, so it's always Ken. So again, Rolento doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have Haken. It always does Ken. So I had to manually do this one myself. Ken was done for me, and I started noticing, I'm like, every time it's Ken, right? Same with Thunder. Again, Thunder is always going to be Dan. So if you have a Ryu, a Sakura, and a Dan at A+, they were going to automatically do Dan. So do not waste your precious Global Awakening targets in getting those done by doing Smart Awakening. Do it until you get to A. After A+, you stop. don't go further than A+. A+, manually, please look at your units and do it yourself, all right? Because again, if you continue going that path, you're always going to get the same units leveled up, the same units awaken, and your global awakening will not be completed, and you'll miss out on precious diamonds that you should be getting. So that's my biggest advice to you guys on that, all right? One other thing I want to point out as well too, for those who are wondering how Inverse World works, I will fully cover it for you in the future, but if you go to global operation, you will eventually unlock this, okay? There are many worlds here which the whole purpose of this is to get yourself fighting souls unlocked, then fighting soul tokens, blue tokens to unlock blue B characters. You get purple tokens, to a ton of those to unlock A characters, and then you can also get yourself the crystals here to do right here, the crystals to do fighting heart. These right here, okay? So the faith gems, and I will go through this elaborately, okay, for you guys, and what you should be aiming for and why you should aim for it, okay? So we'll talk more about the fighting heart, which is a huge part of the game, and that's not being covered by a lot of people. So I want to make sure that it's done correctly for you guys and that everyone is doing it the proper way. So Inverse World, guys, I just want to show you a real quick example of what it is. You click on it, and what happens is you get to do a bunch of challenges, okay? So you can see here the leaderboard, I'm at the top at 37, and what happens is you start off with 0, and the more debuffs you pick for your team, right? So you get to choose between recommended, standard, challenges. As you pick debuffs, the challenges get harder, but you get more rewards. Look at this. Look how many blues you get, up to 11. That's 11 summons of blues, right? And then if you look at the purples, you get yourself another 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like, you get a lot. Look at that. Look how many purples you get, right? It goes all the way up to 32. So that's 21, I think, of A shards. And then eventually when you get higher up in level, you start collecting the faith gems. It stops at 36, so you don't have to go further. And at the same time, when you complete these, every single time you'll get a poison pack pop up. You guys know what that is. The choice between $32, $65, or $100, the packages, right? So Inverse World is a massive, massive way, and an incredible way to get yourself a ton of A characters and B characters. So for those people who were arguing in the past about like, hey, I can't collect these characters, well, here's your opportunity to do so, right? Now, you do need to have like a good amount of level, but you can do these anytime, every time, all day long. Once you collect the reward once, it's done, but you can keep trying to at least collect them. So that's my advice. When you start getting a lot of blues, guys, do not use the actual training section and Smart Awakening after A. The A+ portion, please, guys, do yourself a favor. Do it yourself manually so you can complete the bios, number one, as well too, because the bios give you 50 diamonds each, right, as you complete them per level, and also the global awakening, which you don't want to miss out on, because it's an event that'll eventually go away, and you want to try to get as much diamonds as it for free, especially for free-to-play players. Everything counts for you guys, right? So please focus on doing it properly. Smart Awakening is not smart. It's actually pretty dumb. All right, guys, another hints video. Hope that helped some of you out. I just don't want to see you guys falling into the same rut I was in when I was just smashing that button just to get people to SSS, and then started to slowly realize, oh my god, the game just does the same 3 units all the time if they're there. So yeah, this is Payne, guys. Enjoy the video. You'll probably see more of me soon today. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Take care.